Garbers, you guys have questions for Chase? Let me know in the chat. I'll call upon you and we'll get going. We'll go ahead and get started with Jake Curtis from Cal Sports Report. Go ahead, Jake. I think you need to unmute.
Yeah, Chase, you've been running the ball. You personally have been running the ball a little bit more in the last couple of games. Is that something you enjoy? Is that something we should expect to see more of over the next couple of games?
I'm just doing whatever makes the offense successful, whether it's design quarterback run or just, broken play scrambling. Whatever is necessary to get those yards, get the first down and keep the chains moving.
Have you been encouraged to scramble more if the first or second option isn't there?
We haven't really talked about it. Just, if people are covered downfield and you have some yards to go get, you just be safe and get down when you can, but go get those yards.
Okay, we'll go to Trace Travers. Go ahead, Trace.
Yeah, and on the running piece, you're pretty close to breaking the Cal record for most rushing yards by quarterback. And I wanted to ask, do you know who Joe Cap is?
Yeah, I know who Joe Cap is.
And it helps that his picture's right outside the locker room as you're coming up, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
And you know that he is abstained from tequila until Cal goes to the Rose Bowl again. So you got to get him back for that.
All right. Okay.
Anyhow, on a more serious topic, Coach Wilcox said yesterday you've been playing the best football that you've been playing since you've been here, but there are a few things you can tighten up even more. What have you been working on tightening up in the last couple of weeks?
Just being able to throw off platform. I think, what my miss is I'm either too wide in the base or just not balanced up top, whether that's, on the run or moving throughout the pocket. So, going back to the fundamentals of drill work like that, just making sure your feet are underneath you, you're not overstriding, make sure you're all balanced up top so you can go and deliver accurate balls.
Awesome. Thank you.
Okay, we'll go to David Bush from Bear Insider.
Yeah, Chase, Crawford missed the game before, and then you caught 8 balls on Saturday. Do you really like to look for him? What makes him such an effective receiver?
Well, the good thing about our wideout room is, they're all really talented. So it really stresses the defense. They got to cover 4 guys instead of, some offense, and you get that one go-to guy. So, I have a really special job in having a bunch of wideouts that can really play in our offense. So, Kakoa happened to be the guy who's getting more touches that night, but each and every game it differs.
So you didn't plan to go to him that much going in, it's just the way the game went, right?
Yeah, just taking what the defense gave us. Koa made some great plays, was open, a bunch of times I had to just put it in his vicinity, he'd go get it and make a play.
Okay, thanks.
Okay, we'll go back to Trace. Go ahead, Trace.
Yeah. What have you seen from Washington State's defense upcoming this week?
I've played them a bunch, being in the Pac-12 North, so I'm kind of familiar with what they do. They're very talented at every position. They're a little bit on the smaller side as a defense, but, how they hide that schematically is pretty cool to see. Get some offenses, some fits. I think, it's a really good matchup for us, and we're really looking forward to Saturday.
Yeah. And you guys didn't play them last year, obviously. Can you talk about that experience? You guys were on the bus to go there, and then, there's no game.
Yeah, it's definitely difficult as a competitor, especially when, you get on the bus, you go all the way up to Pullman. Your mind's ready to play a game, and then last minute, you're told you can't, and you're going back home to Berkeley. So it was a little frustrating, but, given the time and where we were as a country, where we are, in a Bay Area community, I think, it was the right decision. But, looking forward to playing them this Saturday and kind of recapping and remaking up for 2020.
Awesome. Thank you.
Hey guys, anybody else with a final question for Trace tonight? Or for Chase, sorry. We have a lot of questions for Trace too, but anybody else with Chase? You'll have to do that on your own time if you want questions for Trace.